Hey everybody, time to give you a bit of an update on a few things, including the XJ6 and some stuff that's been going on. Some of my patrons know about this because I've done an exclusive for them talking about it. But there's actually been an update since then, which was yesterday, which is the tyres have arrived, but they can't actually get them changed over for 2 or 3 days, which means I can't put the rear wheel back on to undo the front sprocket, because as it turns out, the front sprocket is actually just really tight and my tool won't hold it for some reason. Well, I should use an impact gun, but I haven't got it. Whatever. The tools to do the suspension, which was another job I can go on with, they were supposed to be here today, and then Amazon just moved that on 2 days. So now we're looking at 2 to 3 days before I get the wheels or the tyres back, which means the only thing I can do other than cleaning, which you can see I've been doing today, and that's a much bigger job than I realised, but we're getting there. I was on Discord talking with my patrons, basically, on a voice chat for about an hour or so while I was doing that. It was quite a good laugh, kept me company. We'll get on to something like Discord. Actually, I know, I just mentioned it now. Discord, if you're on my Patreon and you are on Discord, you need to go and link your Patreon Discord. I will put a link in the description to a video that explains how you do it. It's very easy. Basically, all this means is that while you're a patron, you get access to the Discord. And if you leave, you lose access, which is obviously understandable, being a patron-only Discord. But we haven't had that set up before, which means that people had the option of joining Patreon and then leaving and still being on that server, which isn't fair to the people that are on it. So you need to, by the end of the month, go and link your Discord and your Patreon together if you want to use Discord. So yes, basically I can't actually do much with the XJ6 apart from cleaning and doing some electrical work, which is what I'm going to do, but that requires me to spray stuff. Yeah, things are just getting delayed, and obviously lockdown's not helping. But anyway, I need to get out, and I'm also a bit worried I'm going to run out of fuel. Oh, I also own a wheelbarrow now. That's another thing. I have taken the wheel and the tyres to the garage to get them switched over, and the valves to get switched over, and I had no way of getting there without carrying them individually, so I am now the owner of a galvanised easy loader. I feel like a proper man now. I own a wheelbarrow. Check out this beast. That flickable, you know what I mean? Right. Now to hope to get to the petrol station before I run out of petrol. So far we're going okay, we haven't died yet. I realised what happened yesterday was that I hit reserve. Normally I don't leave this bike on, I leave it on reserve or prime. Just because it seems to run better that way. And yeah, I obviously put it on, and it did actually die at the reserve mark, but I kept riding it past that, not thinking, you know, this is the reserve, which means I don't have much fuel left, and there is no warning with this bike. I've already tipped it over to the left as hard as I can to get all that fuel over, and now I'm just sat here at 30. Just sip along, Derek, and don't drink it all, please. Jesus. Oh dear, yeah, so at the moment a lot of my plans are not coming to fruition in the time frame that I'd like. Today's been a complete balls up. I mean, like this morning, the Triumph was supposed to get picked up today, but it was never told like when in the day, and then I got a message at like 6:30 in the morning say they'll be there soon. But unfortunately I got to sleep at 4 and I had no idea they were coming that early, so thankfully I was just stirring at the point that they turned up. Gave them the Tiger back, so that's sad to go on back, which means I didn't get any fuel out of it, because I almost filled that thing up. I should have got some of the fuel pack. Could have put it in this. But yeah, I didn't have time to do that. Yeah, the cleaning was worse than I thought. At least I got the barrow sorted. Also, I've got some acoustic foam for my office to try and deaden down the reverb and the echoiness in there for when I record Q&As and stuff. And I stuck every single one of these 24 foam tiles onto the wall using double-sided tape that held it for about as long as it took me to put them all up, plus 5 minutes, at which point every single one of them fell off in just one big I was just like, oh, you son of a... So I'm going to look into getting some backing card stuff and then like putting them up as bigger boards of, you know, rather than trying to stick them individually. It was just a double-sided tape, didn't want to stick on the foam for very long. Oh, the joys. Well, we are at the petrol station, so there's a win. Things are turning around. Also, the battery's dying. Thank God it started then. I'm hoping this little ride's going to get a bit of juice into it, but I might have to get it on the tender. Man, thank you for starting, Derek. I appreciate that. I thought that was going to be it then. So yes, things for 2021 are going to be interesting again, I think. You know, we're back in lockdown, which was no real difference for me because I'm in tier 4 anyway. It's going to be an interesting time and I'm going to have to be creative with what I can do. But also I've got the XJ6 to work on, but equally, as I've explained, just delay after delay, it's just very, very frustrating. And I'm trying to calm my brain down, because most of my patrons kind of like, they're like, yeah, if problems happen, it's fine. But not everyone's quite as understanding as that when it comes to getting videos out. Thank you! Always say thank you where you can. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So things are just getting a bit busy and overcomplicated, and problems are coming up, and it's stressing me out. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm making an update. I'll let you all know what's going on. I need to let you know about Discord anyway. Massive thanks to my patrons. Honestly, seriously, so much. And if you are a patron, or you're not a patron, and you'd like to be on the Discord, get on Discord. We're chatting on there all the time. As I say, I'm now trying to get into the actual voice chats more regularly. I've been in there a couple of nights. I mean, I spent last night talking to one person for like 2 hours. Oh, well, it was two eventually, but to Tesco's for sustenance. Remember, you don't have traction control on this bike. Remember this. Hopefully in a day or two I'll get enough film together to put together an episode of the XJ6 build. And I'll do whatever I can in between. I'll probably do a couple of Patreon exclusives because they're super easy and I can just chat about anything and quick to make. But for YouTube it'll be a little bit less. Now Derek, you have to start when I want to go home. As the side stand down? Yes it is. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just on one at the moment. Having a mare, as they say. Having a mare. This video should be called Just Having a Mare. Anyway, thank you for watching. Those are what I've been up to, and that's what you've been. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. You know what I've said. You know what's going on. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna get my shopping. Catch you next time. Bye bye.